The boy had successfully answered 8 questions. His current total winnings amounted to 10 million rupees. He could choose to take the money home or continue to attempt the final question. If he answered correctly, he would win 20 million rupees. If he answered incorrectly, he would lose all the money he had accumulated so far. The last question was bound to be extremely difficult. Jack made his choice. The live audience was thrilled. As the host was about to ask the final question, the program ran out of time and had to go off the air. The final question would be aired the next evening. As soon as Jack left the studio, he was arrested by the police. The investigation revealed that Jack had never received any formal education, making it seemingly impossible for him to have answered 8 questions correctly in a row. Professors and PhD holders also competed on this show, and no one could even win 16,000 rupees. For a poor man like Jack, if he had merely won a few thousand rupees by luck, he would have happily stopped long ago. How could he possibly give up 10 million rupees to risk it all for 20 million rupees on question 9? Therefore, cheating was the only possible explanation. The police subjected him to intense interrogation, torturing him throughout the entire night. The next morning, an officer approached and asked him how he had cheated. Jack insisted he hadn't cheated at all. He truly knew the answers. The officer took Jack to the office and asked him to explain how he could possibly know the answers. The officer turned on the television, replaying the entire show. Before the first question, the host explained the rules. He could use 3 lifelines. The first question's prize was 1,000 rupees. Zanjeer was a hugely popular Indian film from 1973. Who was the lead actor? Jack knew the answer immediately. He had grown up in the slums of India, a place that was filthy and chaotic. Jack and his brother were not interested in formal education, but they were very entrepreneurial. There were some rudimentary toilets in the slums, and the brothers came up with a way to make money from them. Jack occupied the toilets while his brother managed the customers, charging people an urgent need for using them. One day, Jack had diarrhea, causing his brother to miss a business opportunity. In anger, his brother locked Jack in the toilet. At that moment, a helicopter landed in the slums, carrying the lead actor from the film Zanjeer. Jack idolized this actor, always keeping a photo of him in his pocket. Jack wanted to see his idol in person, but the door wouldn't open. The only way out was to go through the cesspit beneath him. He crawled through the filth, and the crowd instinctively made way for him. He reached the front, finally obtaining the actor's autograph. That's why Jack easily answered the first question, winning 1,000 rupees. Next came the second question. What line of text is written below the Indian national emblem? The live audience laughed, finding the question too easy. But Jack didn't know the answer and had to use one lifeline. Seeing this, the police scolded Jack. This is a famous saying everyone knows. How could you not know it? Jack didn't answer but instead asked the officer. Different social classes perceive things differently. The lower class doesn't understand the knowledge of the upper class, and the upper class doesn't understand the hardships of the lower class. This explanation made sense, so the police could only continue observing. The third question began. What is Lord Rama holding in his right hand?